Good afternoon to everyone out there, and welcome back to an all-new episode of Maxim Outdoors. This week, as you probably guessed, I will be continuing on my Michigan State Park series. So this is day number 3 in my big road trip as we head up to northern Michigan, and I'll be taking you to State Park number 5 in my Michigan State Park series. So we are currently here at Newaygo State Park in Newaygo County, just a couple miles away from the town of Newaygo. So I got camp all set up, kind of having a lazy day. There isn't really too much to do in this small state park. It's only around 260 acres, established back in 1966. But yeah, got up early this morning. If you missed last week's episode, we were down at PJ Hoffmaster State Park, right along the coast of Lake Michigan. Got up around 7, packed everything up, made the hour drive to Newaygo, about an hour inland, deep in some of the forests here in Michigan. And yeah, we got set up, just kind of hanging out, drying out all my gear from yesterday's adventure. But yeah, so a little bit more information about Newaygo. Not much hiking here. I think there's only about 2 miles of trail and a 40-mile mountain bike trail that heads through this area, known as the Dragon Trail. And kind of the main gem of this area is the Hardy Pond, which I'll be taking you to in just a little bit. But yeah, pretty laid back day here at Newaygo. If you're watching this, you're probably thinking about coming out here maybe. This park is just quiet, as you can hear. Campsites are very well spaced out. If you're looking for solitude, this is a place to go. So highly recommend this park already, and I haven't even touched the trail yet on this in this park. So all right, so I'm gonna get my gear ready, get changed, and we'll hit the trail here in just a little bit. All right, well, I'm gonna let the fire burn down before hitting the trail, but I did manage to snag one of these trail maps here of the park. So like I said before, only 2 miles of trail within the park, not a lot of options, but there are a few different varieties of activities you can do in the park. So off to the right here, that green zigzaggy looking trail is actually a disc golf course, and it's directly in front of me here. I don't know how well you can see one of the nets or whatever you want to call it. So if disc golf is your thing, they have a really nice disc golf course. And since I've been sitting here for the last 3 hours or so, I've seen probably 50 or so people come through here. So definitely popular. And then if we look again at the map, the purple trail on there is the Dragon Trail that I mentioned earlier. It's around 40 miles long and goes all the way around the Hardy Dam Pond there. So we won't be doing that today. We might do a little section of it, but definitely not the 40 miles. But if you're into mountain biking, that's an option. And then some of the other trails, there's a blue and a red. So we're gonna try to hit pretty much every trail here in the park today. I think we might even do a couple miles on the Dragon Trail, see if we can get some views of the Hardy Dam Pond. But all right, we're gonna let this fire go out and get to hiking here. It's gonna be a hot day. It's like 84 out right now, but it's nice in the shade. So we'll see how things go today. No rain so far. We might get our first rain-free day. Cross our fingers. Well, fast forward a few hours. It's currently 5 p.m. Tried to beat the heat today, nearly hit 100 degrees. And I'm standing here along the Dragon Trail with a pretty nice view, and our first view of the Hardy Dam Pond here. As you can see, tons of folks are out there enjoying the weather, enjoying the water. And I kind of devised a little game plan for today. So like I said, we're currently staying on the Dragon Trail. We're gonna head down this way towards the second campground here, do those trails, and then head back up this way and hike down the Dragon Trail to my right here. Hoping there's some good viewpoints down that way. But yeah, just wanted to show you our first glance at Hardy dam pond here. Well, we're continuing along the Dragon Trail and have stumbled upon yet another pretty picturesque vista here overlooking Hardy Dam Pond. As I was standing here, some folks flew off their jet ski. Hopefully they're all right down there, but it's pretty crazy watching these little kayaks go around the coastline with these giant jet boats flying around. I don't know how I feel about that, but anyway, as I'm standing here, I figured it would be nice little time to talk about why this area, why this body of water was formed. So like so many other places in the United States, flooding was a pretty big deal back in the early 1900s. So some folks developed a plan to build a 3-dam system here in west central Michigan, I guess we'll call it. So the mighty Muskegon River runs right through this area, and those folks came up with the idea to build 3 dams. And we're looking at one of the reservoirs, one of 3 reservoirs that hold back the Muskegon due to flooding. And eventually it would provide electricity, hydroelectricity to the locals around here. So yeah, nice look at the lake here. Starting to cool down finally. And as you can see, this is just a boater's paradise. If you have a boat and you're close to this area, what are you waiting for? But yeah, we're going to continue along the Dragon Trail, check out some of the other trails as well in Newaygo here. But all right, let's keep going. Oh, we just passed up the boat launch area, as you can see, a little channel that heads on into the lake. And just up ahead here, one of the few amenities here within the park, they have a tiny little beach, if you want to call it that. I'll show you in just a second. And one thing I didn't mention about the campgrounds is it's 99 sites, but it's all rustic. There's no electricity, there's no water, there's no bathrooms, except for a few vault toilets. So keep that in mind if you want to come out here, but they are pretty large. You can fit probably a Class A in a few of the sites, but definitely spacious. Like I said, this park is definitely for a certain person. You know, if you're a boater or if you want some solitude and quietness, this would be the place to go. So keep in mind also that this is filmed during 4th of July weekend. So I'm sure if you came up here in, you know, April, May, or September, you'd have a totally different outlook on this place than I'm seeing right now. But so far, it is a pretty beautiful area. So, all right, let's keep going. According to my map, we're just a couple hundred feet away from the state park boundary, but we're going to keep following the Dragon Trail a little further. But yeah, for only having 2 miles of hiking trails within this park, you do get some spectacular views. Here's another nice viewpoint of the lake down below us. But yeah, I think we talked a little bit about it back in Pennsylvania, but when you're doing these state parks, they're not all going to be, you know, 10 out of 10, 5 stars. You're going to have a stinker here and there. Not calling this a stinker, but you know, it is smaller, only has 2 miles of trail, rustic. But there's a park for everyone out there, and if we're trying to see every single state park in Pennsylvania and Michigan, and who knows where else, well, we got to stop and see them. So hopefully this helps somebody out there. But we're going to keep heading down the Dragon Trail and see if there's any more vistas along the way. Well, we have officially left state park property now. We're just following along the Dragon Trail and stumbled upon yet another pretty awesome overlook. And if you know me by now, every time I do a hike in Michigan, I always end up getting totally drenched. Well, they weren't calling for any rain at all today, and I'm a good 3 or 4 miles away from the campsite. And yeah, some interesting skies developing in front of me here. So it looks like it might blow over. I'm not really too worried about it, but I just thought it was funny. So we'll see if we can go 3 for 3 on getting rained out on this Michigan trip. So we're gonna keep heading down the Dragon Trail for maybe another hour, see if we can find any other nice viewpoints. But yeah, if you stay in Newaygo, definitely hike outside of the park. It's worth it. Get nice views like this. All right, well, we are officially 3 for 3 in getting rained on so far this trip. So let's hope tomorrow's a little better. Well, I said I was going to hike until 7:30. As of right now, it is 7:36. The rain has subsided, but I just had to Google something and just learned something brand new. The fire whistle that lasts for 3 minutes means that either a tornado or severe weather is coming into the area. So yeah, my luck in Michigan just keeps getting better here. So I'm not sure if all fire whistles are the same. I'm hoping that that means the all clear, but according to Google, it means that a tornado or severe weather is moving into the area. I'm a good 4 miles away from camp right now. So yeah, we're gonna hit the trail pretty hard here and hopefully make it back somewhat dry. And one last thing before we make it back to camp here. Since the last vista, the trail's been nothing but woods like you see here. So no more vistas after that last one. Just goes to show you that Google isn't always right, unless I'm just blatantly missing something. Maybe a tornado sneaking up behind me right now. But I just wanted to stop and just say thanks to everybody out there that watches these videos week in and week out. Truly means the world to me. And you know, everybody from liking the videos to leaving me comments every week, you guys are just remarkable. So anyway, we're gonna wrap up this video. This is day number 3 here on my Michigan road trip. Hopefully you guys are having as much fun as I am. Another look at this beautiful state park along the Dragon Trail. So yeah, as always, if you aren't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Check me out over on Facebook and Instagram for some sneak peeks. I'm on TikTok now as well. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. So tomorrow we're gonna head up to Petoskey State Park. So stay tuned for that. If you aren't subscribed, you know what to do. All right, guys, signing out from State Park number 5, Newaygo. All right, see you next week.